Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the game of Stardew Valley here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor. Got a sunny day tomorrow, and some good luck today. That will hopefully help us get some Lingcod. And what do we have from the Queen of Sauce today? Pumpkin pie. In my house, it's a tradition to eat pumpkin pie during the Feast of the Winter Star. The season just isn't complete without that wonderful flavor you can only achieve with the finest farm-fresh pumpkins. A little nutmeg, cinnamon, and clove will sweep you off to a land of crimson and gold. You learned how to cook pumpkin pie. Beautiful. That'll be the other thing. We need to have every single recipe to achieve perfection. So that's good stuff. Game Profess, how are you doing? Hope the winter isn't being too hard on you. Anyway, I'm writing to ask you for some hardwood. I need about 10 pieces, if you've got it. If not, no worries. Take care. You got it, Robin. I probably have 10 I can give you right off the bat. Yes, I do. Perfect. So I will do that, and I'll actually go down to the secret woods as well, because something I forgot to do last episode was show off yet again one of the new things from this update, which is the fact that there are now mahogany seeds that you can get, and best way to get them in large part is just by going down to the secret woods and fighting all the enemies that are there. But today is our last day to get the Lingcod for Demetrius, so we are going to do that for most of the day once we go to the traveling merchant. There we are. And looks like it is... Oh, we got a large milk there. Oh, 2 silver star large milks. Excellent. Check on our wonderful lava eels. We have 5 of 5. So hopefully we will be getting a request from them soon. And I think what I'm actually going to do this time, because I've been fishing up in the lake primarily, I'm gonna do some river fishing for the Lingcod today, I think, just because we'll be down in the Cindersap Forest area, so might as well take advantage of being in that area. And I just realized things, pardon me, did not go in there the way I wanted them to. Oh, but I have the hardwood for Robin. I mean, I technically can do the hardwood whenever I want. Decisions. I think I will do fishing down here in Cindersap, though. Just do something a bit different. Nothing. Nothing I'm interested in. Let me actually do this so that I can easily swap between the sword and the axe. But hopefully we'll get a good number of mahogany seeds right now. I'd really like that, because I would like to add some mahogany trees to my little orchard area. Thus far, nothing. Game, why do you hate me so? What did I do to you for you to not give me mahogany seeds? Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Oh, new secret note. It's a note of Maru's. Parts still needed for my greatest invention yet. Gold bar, iridium bar, battery pack, diamond, and strawberries. Not sure why you need strawberries for one of your inventions, but okay. And of course that is just a list of Maru's favorite things. So, good stuff. Ooh, got a warp totem to the farm. I like it. Man, it's a good luck day too and everything, and I'm not getting any mahogany seeds? I am very much not amused, game. Very much not amused. But like I said, it's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hold off on getting the hardwood to Robin and just do some fishing down here quickly. Pardon me, I apologize. Oof, I was focusing more on the fact that I knew a sneeze was coming, so I completely ignored the fact that I was just like, open mouth yawned. Wow, I apologize. I need to start remembering to bring my copper pan. My goodness. I keep seeing pan spots, and I never have my pan. But I know we've already gotten the glacier fish, so I don't have to worry at all about possibly hooking the glacier fish here, so... And then I hit the wrong button, of course. But this way, hopefully, we'll still get to the deep water fairly easily. And we know that this is generally a good fishing spot anyway, because it is one of the spots for a legendary. So this day will be a full day of fishing, just because it is our last day to finish off Demetrius's request. And then tomorrow, in-game, we will get a new one, regardless of if we finish this one or not. Pike. Alright. And hopefully, we won't have any cat interruptions today, because I'm recording in the morning rather than in the middle of the day into the evening. Because that's usually what causes the problems of Fuzzy and Chester needing dinner. Alright, so 1 Lingcod down, 6 more to go. And lots of energy and most of the day. That was another pike, yeah. Pike are very jumpy in close areas, so really not a difficult fish to catch, which I like, as long as you have a large enough bar. Trying to get a pike on level 1 or level 2 would be quite difficult. Anything beyond that, I think the bar is big enough to pretty much encompass the movement of a pike, though. That main jittery movement, at any rate. There's another chub, I believe. Yep. Alright. Lingcod. And here's the other thing that I actually really appreciate, both about the regular order board, but also this new community help board, is that not completing a task doesn't hurt you at all. It's always good to just get the get the available thing whenever it's available, whether it's the regular help board or this new larger scale chore one. Just get them, and you will be able to increase there's a guarantee that if you do nothing will happen. So if you forget about it, like I have done repeatedly in this playthrough, you're not hurt at all. Tiger trout, okay. Forgot that tiger trout are available in winter. But yeah, you're only ever have a chance of increasing friendship and increasing money. You're never going to hurt a friendship by not completing a task. I know some people are like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm not going to pick it up. Well, you never know. You might luck out. You might find something in a geode, or you might luck out with a fish that is needed. Whatever it may be, you might luck out. So it's always better to take it and then have that chance of being able to complete it, because that will help. But not completing it won't hurt you at all. And I'm very glad that they've maintained that with the new board, because I feel like it could be very easy to be like, oh, this board needs to have more weight because it's a larger ask. So to agree to do it, it's more of a binding contract or something like that. But that's the beauty of Stardew. Nothing's too serious in Stardew. Even though I am using this playthrough as a means of looking critically at the very real commentary that this game does in the world, and very scathing commentary that this game does on the world, it still is very much a game that just don't take it too seriously. Don't be too literal with everything that you're trying to do in game. And that actually brings me to another interesting point that I've seen in message boards that I'm a part of. I don't write a lot on these message boards for Stardew. I'll occasionally comment stuff, but it's more just for observing the Stardew community, essentially. And one thing I've found very interesting is how very literally and seriously various people take the marriage candidates and are like, okay, who's the most beneficial spouse to have? Stuff like that. Like, who does the most chores around the farm and stuff like that. It's like, obviously, I mean, I've only ever married one character, so Penny is my only frame of reference. But from what I understand, it's supposed to be basically identical. There's not supposed to be a greater benefit to any of the spouses. So I find something that really is such a really a subjective choice in and of itself, trying to be gamified by players of a game that really at its core is just not serious like that. Like, it's like trying to, it's like I'm observing people who are elite level esports players trying to talk about their builds or something like that, or their loadouts, and it's like, why are you thinking about it like this? And I'm just baffled by it. So I'd be very curious about everyone's take on that, just because it's like, this is such an arbitrary thing in the grand scheme of things. Why are you putting so much weight on it in a gameplay sense specifically? That's the thing. It's very specifically this gameplay sense of it that I find so confusing, because the function of marrying someone, really, in this game, it's not something that adds anything additional, really, to the gameplay. So why put such a gameplay spin on it? Very confusing. Very confusing indeed. So, if anyone has any insight on that for me, I would love it. Alright, so that puts us at 7 Lingcod, I believe. So, yep, 3 more. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. And we still have a good amount of time in the day. I will probably honestly use the warp totem to get home. That looks like another one. Playfict. Come on. Oh, you're a feisty one. You're a feisty one, aren't you? I don't know why I suddenly decided to go Minnesotan, because I am not remotely Minnesotan. I mean, I do listen to a podcast by Minnesotans, so that could be part of it, and one of my dear friends is also a Minnesotan. So again, it's not like I am lacking Minnesota in my life, but still, very weird. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, I do want to just put that straight on the pole. 2 more. 2 more, and we still technically have 7 hours left. Almost. 6 hours left at this point, technically, I'd probably say. There we are. But how... Another thing that I'm curious about in regard just to games in general, I'd be very curious about what everyone's perspective on guidebooks or other guide materials are, because I was not playing games in the era where you had Nintendo counselors that you could call into to help you get through a part of a game. That was before my time. Even by the time I was really playing games, I'm pretty sure that they had phased out that program, because I know that Nintendo Power still existed, but it was not. But I believe the counselors, I feel like that was phased out probably mid to late 90s, and I wasn't really playing games until right at the turn of the century. Oh, that's weird to say, at the turn of the century. Oh goodness, I feel old all of a sudden. This is what they're talking about when they say 30 is old. But I have a feeling millennials have a greater sense of feeling old in regard to this at this point, just because of the connection of there being a new millennium that we have lived through. Or a new millennium, a new century that we're on that crossover of time. So, one more Lingcod. We can do this game. Come on. I'd like to get another Lingcod, please. I just need one more. I just need one more. Oh, that was lucky. Because I definitely misclicked first. Definitely started off with a wonderful misclick. Bream, alright. I'm cool with a bream. Come on, game. One more Lingcod. I keep being ready to start clicking quick in hopes that it's a Lingcod, and then every time it's one that's just sitting near the bottom, I'm just like, why? Why must you torture me like this, game, with these chubs? Let me look at this again. No, I don't need that. And there we are. I'm a little surprised that the tail didn't fall in the water, technically. I'm a little concerned. Alright. Oh, come on. Should not be this difficult to get a darn Lingcod to finish off. Alright, what will I get rid of for that? Let me just do this also, just because this is bugging me. Actually throw out the darn skeletal tail like I wanted to. Oh, come on, game. This is torturous. I seriously, one fish away from getting this done. One more Lingcod, game. One more. I am going to eat that algae to get every possible last bit of fishing we can do done. Because I am determined to actually finish off one of these for you guys. Oh. Okay, that was... I couldn't remember if I had just seen the you're starting to feel exhausted or if it was a bit before that. Oh, this one is deceptive. I don't think it's a Lingcod. If it is, it's very lethargic. Another pike, of course. Coal. Yeah, the dress spinner is good money. So I'll do that. And then we're just going to eat up this algae. And we'll probably... I will go until 1 because I really am determined to get this last fish, and then I'll use the warp totem, like I said, to get back to the farm. Because it... There we go. There we go. That's a Lingcod. That's a Lingcod if I ever saw one. Booyah! Excellent. Alright, and more bait. So, aquatic overpopulation, 1,500. So, not as much as you'll get for a lot of these, but still, that's a lot of money. And on top of that, we're also getting to sell the fish. So, we're getting the money on top of that. And we have plenty of time to get home now, so that's what I'm going to do. And then, for tomorrow, we will see what the new options are, and we'll get ourselves going on that. And hopefully, Also, we will have a poppy to bring to the community center soon as well. That's what I would like. Alright, so... Alrighty. Excellent. Looks perfect. There we are. Level 9 foraging. Ooh. Okay. That is very exciting. And now we can make the rain totem, and we can make the cookout kit. The cookout kit is new. That is something that allows you to cook items away from your stove and fridge, which is very, very fun. You just have to have all the items on you, which for me is not something that I will ever do, but still very useful to have. There we are. And snow tomorrow, to be expected. Good luck. Bad luck. Very bad luck. All right. And what do we have from Living Off the Land? Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Ever see 3 little brown stems poking out of the ground? They're hard to spot sometimes, but if you dig that spot, you'll always find something. Don't ask me how it works. It's random number generation. Ah, wonderful. All right. So... hi Game Professor, thank you for helping with the fish. Nature is usually good at keeping things balanced, but sometimes artificial factors can cause an imbalance. I've enclosed a blueprint from a science magazine that you might find interesting. New crafting recipe? Farm computer, that's right. Oh yes, I love the farm computer. We don't have what we need to make it right now, but, as you can see, dwarf gadget, battery pack, and 10 refined quartz. So, very, very good stuff. I am gonna put stuff away. Ooh, pardon me. Just to be sure that I have room for everything, because I'm still not top, foraging skill, and I'm not going to plant any more of these for the rest of the season. I don't believe we have enough time for them, but what I will do is I will make a bunch of winter seeds so that we'll basically be ready for winter come next time, with plenty of seeds. So, let's start collecting, as it were. And hopefully we will get lots of crystal fruit, basically an excess of crystal fruit, so that I can make a good amount of crystal fruit wine with them. And what I also might do at this point, honestly, this would probably be something that we start doing next episode. Though it may be this episode, depending on what the options from the board are in town. But I might actually look at starting to rearrange the farm a little bit and start trying to start getting ready for spring, because that is a big task. And actually, because I'm going to try to be smart, I'm going to do this like this. I always forget how long this takes. It takes longer with the forageables, for sure. which is definitely something to keep in mind when doing a winter crop like this, but also just like the harvesting of crops in general is just a very, very long process. And let me just take a look here. Oh, so nice for it to not move my tools around. I love it. But let's see here. So that's 66 so far. Well, it looks like the crystal fruit is something that we have in our majority right now, which is good. So hopefully, with any luck, we will have a decent excess of those when I make the seeds for next season. And I'll probably, truly, I'll make as many as I can, most likely. That tends to be how I do this, just because it really does make a big difference to just give yourself the ability to make the crop. All right, let's see here. Crafting, that's what I want. So, sweet, and yeah, we have 97 crystal fruit. Snow yam is what we're lacking in, so we will end up having almost 20 crystal fruit left over. So, that's awesome. I am very pleased with that. Or over 20. Almost 30. That's what I meant. Excellent. So, we'll do that. And we will put those in there. And then I will bring these crystal fruit back down to our shed. And we got some pale ale ready. Excellent. No. Take advantage of being able to put things in and take them out at the same time. And let's check our greenhouse. I actually don't remember what I have in here other than poppies. I know I have poppies, but that's all I remember. And quick animal check. Hello, my little aminals. How are my aminals? No. Do not eat the duck egg. Oops. Accidentally grabbed triple rather than just double. That's okay. Not the end of the world. I do think what I might do today, in part, I do think that I'm going to do some upgrading, or not upgrading, but actually putting together a new shed, so that I can separate out my kegs and my preserve jars, because I'm not going to lie, having everything in one shed right now is very stressful for me. So, I think that we will do that. And then, after that, we will go check out what quest we have available. So, let me just snag some wood, and now I don't remember if it needs stone or not. So, we should be good. I think it's 300 wood. And yeah, I'll grab a stack of stone as well. And off we toddle to Robin's. And this will be technically our third shed, because of the shed that we have for our animal products as well. But this will be our second non-animal product processing shed. Alright, construct farm buildings. Do not need a big shed, just a regular shed, please. Thank you. Perfect. And we're going to go down here. And you can see that this actually spaces out perfectly, having 3 down here. Yeah, there's a little bit of an overlap there on the left, which is a little annoying, but it's better than completely blocking off a simple shortcut to get down into that area. I've played around with it both ways in a different save file, and I prefer this very much. So let's see what is on the community board. Nothing for Pierre's board. And then down here, what have we? Alright, perfect. Prismatic Jelly. I require assistance in tracking down the rare and dangerous prismatic slime within the local caves. Bring me a jar of its prismatic jelly and you will be duly rewarded. M. Rasmodius. And then Cave Patrol. The number of skeletons in the local caves has made mining dangerous. For other people, not me. There's good money for anyone who's willing to slay 50 of them. Okay. Both of these are really good ones. Cave Patrol is considerably easier after completing Prismatic Jelly, though, and that is because of the item that you learn to craft from doing Prismatic Jelly. So we're doing Prismatic Jelly, and even with our bad luck, we are just going to go straight to the mines. And just to clear this up a bit, because this is stressing me out, I am going to regret not clearing out my backpack. I know I'm going to, but this is where we're at, guys. This is where we're at. I want to go straight into getting the Prismatic Jelly. And I'm not going to go about this the optimal way. Technically, I am going to go about this more in the let's just kind of do some mining sort of way. So truly the optimal way is to just go to even floor 1. You don't need to go deep to get the Prismatic Jelly, but just going down to level 80 or level 40 or level 1 and just going, checking, hopping back up. Going, checking, hopping back up until it spawns, basically. But I'm not going to do that because that's boring for me. But more importantly, it's boring for you guys as well. So we are going to try to get as much stone as we can while we're down here, though. So any large boulders we will get, and we will definitely be going after the light gray stones. I think we're okay on gold right now. Actually, you know what? I don't know for sure that we're okay on gold, so let's get gold too. I'd rather collect resources. And hopefully the bad luck will help us, because hopefully we'll be more likely to get infested levels. That's kind of what I'm hoping. I have mostly just gone on good luck days, and it's always taken me a very long time to get the prismatic slime, so fingers crossed that this will be a slightly faster process for us. hopefully we don't have too much trouble getting ladders. Did I already get the ladder up here? I think I did. No, I didn't. My brain is playing tricks on me. Alright. But then again, this is why I go on good luck days, so that I'm not breaking every single stone on the level in order to get the ladder. And just for good measure, I do like killing almost every slime that I see when doing this, just because it's like, I'm getting the slimes. I'm clearing out the slimes, and I feel like I'm doing something. I will say, this really would be a wonderful example of if you could do 2 of these 1 week quests at a time, because being able to go after the prismatic slime as well as going after the skeletons would actually be a pretty excellent choice. But I do also kind of understand why you would maybe not want multiple of these missions going on at once. In reality, like, much easier to manage time and everything if you don't overload yourself. It's like this game is trying to teach you something about time management or something. And yes, I am actually making that assertion. Because the as I've mentioned before, one of the big elements of the Anthropocene commentary that this game does is this slowing down of life and this return to an older approach to living. One of the big problems that we have in the modern day is we're constantly doing, we're constantly going. And even if what we're doing is helping others, like, it's just constantly, I have to be doing something, I have to be engaging in some way, otherwise I am a failure. And alright, infested level. Hopefully we get a prismatic slime here. It is a slimy level. Fingers crossed. And it is very obvious when you see a prismatic slime. They're constantly color changing. So, looks like we're not gonna luck out right now, though. Yep. Unless there's another one hidden somewhere that I haven't seen. There we go. Alright. Ooba-dooba-doo. Oh, I just remembered. I still need to be befriending Jody. Shoot. Well, I will give her a loved gift tomorrow, because I can't give her one anymore right now. Shoot. Oh. Fail game prof. Fail game prof. And that, of course, is for the Feast of the Winter Star. But back to what I was saying about the whole process of slowing life down and, like, it truly, literally slow down, take time to smell the roses sort of approach to life is... that really is what this game is arguing for. If I were to to assert that this game has an actual argument that it is making, that is the argument that it is making. Because in taking the player character out of the high-paced life of working for Jojiko and the really toxic, constant engagement of that. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize my health was quite that low. Game Profess, wake up. Hi, Linus. I found you unconscious in the mines. You're lucky I happened to pass by. Be a little more careful next time, okay? Oh, fine. Ow. Ow, I seem to have lost 1,400 gold and 14 items from my backpack. What? Oh, man. That's annoying. Oh, what do I want to have him give me back? What do I want to request back? Because I am going to... You're kidding me. Well, fine. I guess we're just going to go home then, guys. And finish off the episode. But yeah, like I was saying, keep getting sidetracked attract by this, but this element of time management and really taking the time you need to do things and not overloading yourself, not forcing yourself into a state of crunch or anything like that is really also, when you think about the gaming industry and stuff like that, the anti-crunch approach that this and mindset that this game seems to have, whether it be in the way that Eric actually creates the game or in the way that the game presents information, is very, very fitting. So give that a thought and let me know what you think in the comments below on that. That's actually a really fun talking point to end the episode on. But I will see you all next time, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. And if you are so inclined to support me monetarily, I have a link to my Patreon below as well. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor signing off. I will see you very shortly for the last episode of today.